There comes a moment, often subtle yet unmistakable, when food ceases to be merely fuel, comfort, or habitual routine, and instead becomes a deeply reflective practice, one that mirrors your internal state, signals your level of awareness, and quietly reveals the degree to which you are willing to live in alignment with your truth. Purposeful nutrition is not rooted in rigidity or perfectionism, but in coherence. As you begin to orient your life toward authenticity, your body no longer tolerates the same level of dissonance. It starts to ask, with increasing precision, for nourishment that supports clarity rather than confusion, steadiness rather than stimulation, and presence rather than distraction. If you are willing to listen closely, you will recognize that what you consume either sharpens your connection to self or gradually dulls it. Where clarity actually begins. Mental clarity is often framed as a cognitive or mindset-based achievement, yet it is fundamentally physiological in nature, arising from the integrity of systems that are in constant biochemical communication. The gut-brain axis represents one of the most profound of these relationships, linking the state of your digestive system directly to your emotional regulation, cognitive sharpness, and overall mental resilience. When digestion is compromised, whether through inflammatory foods, irregular eating patterns, or chronic stress, the signals transmitted to the brain are equally dysregulated, often resulting in mental fog, reactivity, and in an inability to access grounded, deliberate thought. Conversely, when the gut is supported through whole, nutrient-dense, and intentionally selected foods, the body begins to stabilize internally, creating the conditions necessary for clearer thinking, more balanced emotional responses, and a heightened capacity for discernment. Authenticity, in this sense, is not simply a philosophical construct. It is a biological state, supported by what you consistently choose to nourish yourself with. Sattvic eating and the energy of truth. Within Ayurvedic philosophy, the sattvic diet is understood as a way of eating that cultivates lightness, clarity, and inner harmony, not through restriction, but through intentional simplicity and energetic balance. Sattvic foods, which include fresh fruits, seasonal vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, and pure water, are valued not only for their nutritional profile, but for the quality of energy they impart to the body and mind, supporting a state that is both calm and alert, grounded yet expansive. Unlike highly processed or overly stimulating foods that create cycles of spikes and crashes, sattvic nourishment offers a sustained and even energy, allowing the nervous system to remain regulated and the mind to operate without unnecessary interference. In this state of internal spaciousness, something essential becomes accessible again: the ability to perceive clearly, to choose deliberately, and to hear one's own inner guidance without distortion. Regulating the nervous system through food. The relationship between nutrition and the nervous system is often underestimated, yet it is both immediate and cumulative, influencing how the body perceives and responds to stress at every level. Dietary patterns characterized by excessive sugar, refined ingredients, and artificial stimulation tend to perpetuate a cycle of dysregulation, keeping the body in a low-grade sympathetic state that disrupts true nervous system coherence. This manifests not only as physical fatigue, but as emotional volatility, cognitive inconsistency, and a persistent sense of internal unrest. Purposeful nutrition emphasizes warmth, rhythm, and balance, meals that are grounding in composition, consistent in timing, and supportive of stable blood sugar and digestive efficiency. Such choices communicate safety to the body, allowing it to shift out of survival-based patterns and into a more regulated, responsive state. From this place, your actions are no longer driven by urgency or reactivity, but by clarity, intention, and a deeper alignment with who you are becoming. Eating in a way that reflects who you are becoming. There is a quiet but powerful integrity in allowing your nutritional choices to reflect the life you are consciously stepping into, rather than the habits you have unconsciously carried forward. To seek clarity while consuming in ways that create fog is to live in contradiction. To desire calm while relying on stimulation is to perpetuate internal conflict. Purposeful nutrition invites a different approach, one grounded in awareness, observation, and consistent realignment. It asks you to notice how your body responds, to recognize the patterns that either support or undermine your well-being, and to choose, repeatedly and deliberately, in favor of what brings you closer to coherence. Over time, these seemingly small decisions accumulate, reshaping not only your physical state, but your mental landscape and emotional baseline. Eventually, the shift becomes undeniable. Your energy stabilizes, your thinking sharpens, and your experience of life feels more harmonious. Not because you forced transformation, but because you nourished it into existence.